Hey, it's Claychard, and this will be a video chart on NUVM. Before I get started, I would like to note to please check my IRP disclaimer. With that being said, very nice little chart setup here that's starting to build and take shape. And right where I want to start off is based on this event right here that has not yet happened, but looks to be on a collision course to happening, which is the famous Golden Cross, and that is where the 50-day crosses up through the 200-day moving average. This purple line is the 50-day. This orange line right here is a 200-day, and like I said, pretty obvious to see that on a crash course going for the Golden Cross right here. So that's right where I wanted to start off with, is that the Golden Cross hasn't happened yet, but it looks like it'll happen either next week or probably the week after, really depending on how the price action goes. If the price all of a sudden shoots up, then the Golden Cross is going to happen that much faster. So keep your eye on that first and foremost. Now let's go over some supports and resistance levels. The chart has been gradually and kind of quietly making higher highs. We can see at one point it was trading down in this area. Then it got this jolt here, dropped down to right here, which was higher than where it had been. Got another nice move. Then the drops came down to just this area. So you get the point. Every time the price is put in higher highs, the pullbacks have produced higher lows, and that's exactly what we want to see, assuming you're long, of course. And as long as that's the case, then this trend line is going to get stronger and stronger. But more importantly, this moving average right here is going to get stronger and stronger. And then eventually, the 200-day will start to curl up. And that's when you really know that the overall trend is bullish. Now, in terms of supports, the key support right now that we'd ideally like to see this price stay above is going to be the orange line right here, the 200-day simple moving average. Right now, this is valued at 0.017. So if it can stay above here, that'd be great. If not, we'd like to see it to stay at above 50 period down here. And perfect example of that being right here. After this move here, the price came back. You can see hovered right around the 50-day, and then like a trampoline, bounced it all the way up here. So if the price were to fall back down here, who knows? It might not. But if it were, this is the level what we'd want to see, and we'd want to see history repeat itself where the bulls found support and then got a nice little bounce from it. Now, in terms of resistances, there's a key little one that seems to have formed now that's sticking out right here at what I believe looks to be exactly 3 cents. You can see on 5/26 it hit 3 cents, and then yesterday 6/9 hit 3 cents. So this is definitely going to be a little area of resistance. I'm going to leave that line skinny because, yes, it is resistance, but with enough volume, I don't foresee it putting up much of a fight. But the key area of resistance is going to be right up here at this previous high, which currently sits at 0.037. So I'll make this line a little thicker to represent it being probably a little bit more of a difficult resistance to get through. But as this chart shows, when you do get some nice volume in it, it can move and can move quickly. So that's the other kind of bonus with the chart. Nothing worse than seeing a chart where it gets big volume and then the price either goes sideways or worse yet down. Not the case with NUVM. Like I said, here the volume started to increase here, and you can see what happened with the price. So kind of the proof's in the pudding. All we have to do is go back and look at previous history, and you can see that when volume comes in, the bulls really can kind of stretch their legs and make some nice moves. And then looking at the MACD here, you can see that the signal line is back above where you want it. So keep an eye on that. But I think the more important, the more important thing is just keep your eyes on the lows. The MACD was here after the pullback, came all the way up here, and then it put in a low right here before heading back up. So these are the things to look at. Just like the price, we care about where are these lows at, and the MACD has also been putting in higher lows. So that is where the chart currently stands. Next week should be pretty interesting to see if this 3 cent level can get shattered, and with the Golden Cross coming, grab some popcorn and let's see what happens. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, once more, this was NUVM. Thanks for listening.